How's it going, everybody? Brian Porter here from Keller Williams Realty, and I'm excited to be here with you today and share with you the Santa Clara County real estate update for April 2021. And if it looks like I'm not always looking directly at the camera, it's because my notes are right above the camera and I have quite a few numbers I want to share with you today, just to let you know what's going on, and I want to make sure I'm giving you good information. So let's jump right into it. The market's hot. You know that. That's not news. You don't need me to tell you that. But the market is, I believe, hotter than it's been in a long time, and I think that we're in a very similar market that we were in April of 2018. And if you remember, that was as hot as the market had ever been. Inventory was crazy low. Homes were selling for hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars over the asking price, multiple offers on everything. That's where we're at again right now. So now, you may remember that May, June of that year, we started to see things start to cool down a little bit. And by the end of the year, we did have a little bit of a cool down to the tune of maybe 10 to 15% as far as values were concerned. But it did remain a hot seller's market throughout all of that. It was just a little bit less chaotic. Things weren't selling quite as crazy over the asking price. So listing prices were kind of edging up to where they probably should have been. We weren't listing homes for $900,000 and selling them for $1.2 million. We were listing the $1.2 million home closer to what the value was. Now we're back in that crazy, homes are selling hundreds of thousands of dollars over the asking price again. That doesn't mean that a buyer is overpaying. That means that agents are in that level now where they're like, okay, no one's going to even look at this house if I price it for what it's worth, because they're just going to automatically think it's going way over, and you kind of have to play into that. And so I'm hoping to see things cool down a little bit. I think it's going to be a hot seller's market throughout the rest of the year, but we're really, really hoping for some more inventory. Inventory right now is at 0.9 months, meaning if we put no more homes on the market in the next 0.9 months, we would be completely out of homes to sell. That wouldn't be good. And that's a decrease year over year. That's actually a 44% decline year over year. The median price for all homes in Santa Clara County right now is $1,350,000. That's crazy. That is an 8% increase month over month alone. So that tells you how crazy hot things have gotten just going into the spring this year. Single family homes, the median price right now in Santa Clara County is $1,580,000, and in San Jose it's $1.4 million. So we're in one of the hottest markets in the country. And so, the things are just going bonkers right now. But the list to sale ratio, we kind of talked about that a little bit earlier. That's up again as well. That's at about 106.8% when I ran the data, meaning homes are typically selling around 6.8% over the asking price. Sometimes areas can really change that. So there are areas too that we're seeing things sell 15% over the asking price again a lot of the time. But we're not seeing that as much here in San Jose yet, and hopefully we don't. Median days to sell, it's taking about 7 days for a home to go into escrow, and honestly that number's a little misleading, because homes would be sold in an hour if we were not setting offer due dates for the following week and then seeing all of those offers come in at the same time. With that said, the expired listings are actually still happening. We actually had 44 listings expired in the month of March, as opposed to 42 same time last year. Actually, 42 the month prior and 41 same time the year prior. So that's pretty telling. So basically, if you price your house low, you're going to sell it for a great value. It's going to go right up to that max value that you probably should be getting. But if you put your house on the market for $50,000 over, it sits. Nobody wants to see it. Everyone thinks it's going to go way over. By the time they realize it's not, now it's stale, and they're wondering, why is the house on the market for 3 weeks? Nobody else wants it. I'm not sure I want it. And so pricing is incredibly important. Now, if you're a buyer, it's still possible to get homes in this market. I'm getting people into contract all the time, and the people that I got into contract in 2018 when it was hot are pretty happy because they still have a lot of equity today. Their homes have gone up a lot in value. Interest rates are incredible, but it is competitive. So make sure you're working with somebody that really understands how to sell you and looks at your pros and cons and really knows how to make those pros shine. If you're looking to sell a home or buy a home, I'd love to answer any questions that you have and be of value to you if possible. So feel free to reach out anytime. My phone number is 408-813-6865, and my email address is brian.porter@kw.com. Thanks so much. I look forward to talking to you again next month. Bye.